What's happening, everybody? You know who it is. Beautiful chili up tonight. So I'm trying to beat the rain. The rain finally just let up a little bit, so I came out, decided it was time to eat my chili. This is known as a CP15, created by Christopher Phillips, and it is a Butch T Trinidad Scorpion crossed with a 7-pot Douglah. You know, the Douglahs are tough. I ate one of those a couple seasons ago, and back then it lit me up, and it lit me up hard. So this chili's pretty cool because, you know, I got this from Mark Tremarkin. Thank you, buddy. And again, like I said, I asked him, it's late in the season, so a lot of his pods, you know, were getting fully ripe, but they were small. So I may review this chili again at another time if I ever come across it again, like when it's a bigger full size. But it's still not a bad, you know, it's a decent sized chili. But you can see there at the bottom, still a little unripe down there. But I think it's pretty cool, man. Made for a cool picture, cool little presentation. There's certain parts on this chili, like right up here, that are red, and the rest is more of a chocolate. So let's just get at it, you know what I mean? See what we got. By the way, Merry Christmas, everybody. I know it's early, but we can get in the season now, you know what I mean? Cheers. Ooh. First beer of the day. All right. Again, I didn't look up what the Scoville on this is, but that Trinidad gets anywhere from 1.2 to 2 mil. Could be that 7-pot Douglah. Same thing, 1.5 to 2 mil. So I'm interested. This should be pretty warm. Cheers. Really tasty. A little bitter. Really all I'm getting right now is bitter and a sting on the tongue. For the birds. Ooh. Ah, there it is. Whew. Let's give a little burn and see where we go. So it's a straight up, you know, for me, scorpion burn right on the tip of the tongue. Just kind of cutting back and forth, stinging a little bit. Stomach's instantly warm. While I was chewing that pepper, like I said, I got flush really quick. Like I could feel it move to the top of my head. And it's kind of gone now. Not much smokiness there for a chocolate pepper. It was real bitter at first. That a lot of that could be from the green part of the pepper that wasn't fully ripe yet. Yeah. But that was kind of all the notes I got, even throughout the rest of that pepper, getting up into it, you know, the top toward the stem and the coax was the just a bitterness. Got a piece stuck right there. A little floral, but not crazy. This pepper is warm, you know, but it's not really hurting too bad. Part of that could be because it wasn't fully ripe. Even though it was mostly fully ripened. The grower I got this pepper from, his peppers have been phenomenal, not just this season but last season as well. So I know he grows really hot peppers and quality peppers. Again, like I said, my tolerance is up pretty good right now. So that's helping as well, that I'm not reacting too much to this pepper. I did do some spoonfuls of hot sauce a couple hours ago. Didn't make a video of it. I was just fucking around while I was eating lunch and messing around, so could be playing into it. There it is. Now I got a little burn in the back of the throat the more that I'm talking. It's creating saliva, but I'm just swallowing most of it back down because it's not an abundant amount like sometimes happens, where I then have to spit it out. Well, it's a little bit. Yeah, you know. It does have an interesting bitterness, though, that I'm kind of liking. And that's the only way I can describe the flavor on this. There's not much smokiness. There's not much floralness. Definitely not earthy. Definitely not sweet. It's just bitter. And again, the burn is still on the tip of the tongue. I mean, that hasn't gone away yet, and it's intense. But you know, like I've said in many of my videos and my reviews, for me, I can handle, you know, a good amount of heat in the mouth and the throat and all of that. It's when it hits the stomach that starts really giving me personally problems. And this one's just not doing much there. So that's helping a lot as well. It's a very interesting pepper. It's a cool pepper I learned about. I'd never heard of this particular pepper before. This was not one of the peppers that I asked Mark for. But again, he threw in like 30 something different varieties, which is fucking phenomenal. So this just happened to be one. I've got some big pods coming, but not for a little while. Some of the pods that I'm going to be reviewing here in the next few days, they're all going to be about that size. They're kind of small. That's just to kind of wind down some of Mark's peppers and then get into some new ones that just came in. I just got in some Primotales and some unripe primos, and then a couple fresh, you know, bright red, gnarly looking fuckers, that we'll be eating, and then some black Hungarian peppers that are super slick, super cool looking peppers. So we'll get to those, but I want to finish off some of Mark's pods, and some of them are going to be, you know, some little guys. There's a couple decent sizers that I'm going to bring in, but so anyways, that's it. CP 115. Super cool pepper to learn about, to know about. It's another one that, you know, I can tally up to as many different peppers. That's kind of what I set out to do this year, but something I've been doing. Not just super hot peppers, but all peppers. Dried peppers, sweet peppers, mild peppers, super hot peppers. Just trying as many different varieties as I can get my hands on. And getting close to about 300 right now. So I got to start writing them down. Anyways, my timer's going to cut out on me. I only got like 8 minutes to record time on my phone right now. Again, I appreciate you all watching. That was the CP 115. Mark, thank you for sending me that. Merry Christmas, folks. And we'll see you on the next video, huh? Maybe a Puma BBG next. I don't know. That one's going to be a burner, though, but it's a beautiful pepper.